Hi everyone, it's me. I'm back. I've been busy with moving and going on a cruise on Monday, which I'm looking really forward to. As I had a situation earlier this week with trying to help someone and being lied to and being burnt. It really stressed me out, so don't mind the under eyes or the skin or anything. I want to just come on and talk a little bit about BPD. I've talked a little bit about it, but not much. So I'm only just getting an understanding of what it is, and I know I won't have a full understanding, but BPD basically means I can't stabilize my moods. There's something missing in here, which I can't control. So basically normal people will be here, the high will be here and the low will be here. I don't have a normal flat line. Generally I'm either really high or really low, and it's really hard. Like the other night I got really low, like I had this urge to self-harm, and I was like, I can't though, I know it's wrong, but I couldn't get out of this mood, and just being under a tiny bit of pressure and stress had set it off. But sometimes it's even as simple as someone looking at me, someone saying one word, like someone telling me, when I was younger I talked too much, and when that happened I could feel the build up to it. I could feel myself getting really angry, really upset, really frustrated. And I think I get frustrated because I'm a really outgoing extrovert person, and people don't understand that I'm sick up here, because when I'm well, I'm well. And when I have my lows, unfortunately, it ends me up in hospital. I can't have normal friendships, I can't have relationships. My relationships with my family are very up and down. I've hurt my family a lot because, just the struggle to independence. I would want to be independent, but then I would freak out when I got independent, so I would self-harm. But when I wanted to be independent, I'd push people away, I'd yell, I'd swear at them, I'd tell them to get lost, I would hide things, I wouldn't tell them. And I'm sorry, it's just a hard video. I've hurt my family a lot, but I love them, and I know they love me unconditionally, which is the biggest thing, because I'm always scared that people are going to leave me, so I push them away. I overtrust, so I get overburnt, I get overused in every aspect, and most of the time I feel like a failure because, yes, I'm nearly 28, but my brain is functioning like a 15, 16-year-old, so would you expect a 16-year-old to get a job, get their license, move out of home, start a family? No. And because people can't see when I'm well in my head, or even when I'm not well, I put that mask on and people can't see, they forget. Just because I haven't got a broken leg or I'm not in a wheelchair, I've still got a disability that affects me every single day. Because yeah, I could wake up feeling really high and then 2 hours later come crashing down to the point where I need to hurt myself, or I have to get drunk, or I've got to use drugs, And it's just really hard for people to understand, and I really want to raise awareness because I'm a survivor. I'm a fighter. I've tried to run out in front of cars, I've overdosed, I've cut myself to the point where I've cut a vein open, because basically we see black and white. We don't see grey. So I could wake up, it could be a good day, and then one thing will happen. One very small thing can happen. And bang, that's it. The whole day's bad. The rest of my life's bad. I can't see any hope in anything. I don't deserve to live. You know, I'm immature. All these negative thoughts start building and building and building into my brain, and then bang, they just explode. So I'm a very volatile person, and I hate it. I hate the fact that even with medication and therapy, I can't control it. I don't know when it's coming as much as anyone else. So yeah, I just really want you guys to have awareness for BPD, because it is one of the most misunderstood diseases in the mental health range. Everyone understands Asperger's, everyone understands depression and anxiety and schizophrenia and bipolar. But BPD's only been technically out for 2 years. So there's not a lot of research, there's no cure. Yes, I do take antidepressants, but that doesn't cure it. It keeps me moderatively stable, but there are still days where I'll snap and I can't get out of the funk I'm in. And yeah, psychotherapy, you know, behavior therapy, cognitive behavior therapy, all those things can give me little tips to try and control when I'm going through a snap, but it won't stop it. It's not like depression where you can take a pill and it will actually flatline you and you can feel great. Or schizophrenia, you can take a pill and you can stop hearing the voices and you will feel great. There is no cure. I'm going to be like this for the rest of my life, and I've decided, stuff it. I'm not going to hide anymore. I'm a unique person. I'm oversensitive, but that makes me overloving, overgenerous, you know, kind. I'm thoughtful of every single person. And yes, there's negative sides to it where I think of others over me. But I've also got an innocence, a pure innocence that a child will have, because my childhood was taken away from me because of the tumultuous things that have happened. And I don't see that as a bad thing. I'm very joyful when I'm not in one of my funks, and I'm very social. I will make friends with anyone and everyone. I don't judge people by their skin colour, their age, their race, their language, their sex, their, you know, whether they're lesbian or straight or anything like that. And I think that makes me unique, and I'm proud of that. If I didn't have this disease, I don't know who I would be. My identity isn't exactly as a BPD person, but my identity is someone who does have this, but I have special attributes that other people don't have. That, yes, and I've got major flaws that other people don't have, but I'm learning to live with them. And I'm sorry it's such a long video. I hope you guys can understand me raving on and enjoying it. And I will talk to you guys after I come back from my cruise. Bye!